Hey guys, welcome to Irfan Creates. This is action figure part 30 and today we will color our full figure. So I started with the torso. Here I am using basic yellow color. So let's begin with the chest. I waited a long time to color this and I got this opportunity after 4 years. At first I was thinking of showing you full coloring process without fast forwarding the video, but later I realized that I also need to show you how to make other characters in different style or using different types of joints and mechanism. That's why I'm showing you this video in a slightly fast forward way. However, I have included all the key points and details so that you guys don't face any issues in future. So now I'm ending this series and this will be our final video of Wolverine's character. Base color is done nicely and now let's play with other colors. This is my very first experience to color DIY action figure. That's why I am using basic colors so later we can change it easily if needed. After shading it will look nicer, but first I have to cover this figure with colors. This blue color is complementing the yellow color very well. At some parts I will color blue instead of black. So the underwear portion is done. Now let's make some stripes over this torso. And originally in lot of pics, stripes are in black color, but I am using blue color. Later I will make them black. Here I am tracing my pencil markings which can be seen through yellow color. For drawing smooth lines, I am moving my brush very slowly. Some strokes are not following properly my markings, but this can be correct later with yellow color, so it's not a big deal. Just like that, all stripes are now get completed. Now this is the belt which I have designed in such a way that it allows the figure to move freely, and I'm applying basic red color for the belt. So belt will be in two colors, red and black. So I can't express my feelings to you how satisfied I am during this process. Well, I was waiting for this thing since 4 years. So the belt has cool features and it can be loosened or tight. When we bend the torso, this feature allows us to keep belt position as we need. During all this time, I struggled in making belt 3 times to get this result. And I always wanted to make a figure in 90s look. I mean what we have seen during 90s in our childhood. Well, I really loved its costume, so that's why I have decided to make Wolverine's figure 4 years back. And there are some more superheroes which are very close to my heart like Spider-Man, Superman and Batman, which will be coming soon on my channel. My very next upcoming figure will be Spider-Man. And for that I have already started making rig setup, but my new rig setup will be not that complicated. Well, coming back to this figure, at first I thought that I need to give a base coat to this figure with some gypsum like stuff, but later I decided to make it fast, so I'm coloring it without any base coat. And because I don't want to stay stuck in one figure for so long time, from last few weeks I was working very hard to complete it. Making DIY figure is not enough. The actual challenge is to make it stand on its own. And that's a real challenge for creators who are working with papers. As you all know, making joints with paper brings some limitations. Over time, joints get loosened. That thing was a huge nightmare for an artist. So to overcome from that situation, I have made a base which holds our figure and rotates 360 degree. and that you will get to see further in this video. Now the leg is completed with base color and some shading on it. So I am drawing outline over all muscles to get a 2D feel. So during 4 years I have shown you all steps about making this figure. But if you guys are thinking that other figures will be made in same way, nothing is like that. All other figures will be made in different style. I know a lot of people find this figure hard or tough to build. And for them I will make other figures in easy way. But you'll get all possible articulations in my other figures also, and that's a promise. While coloring with acrylic colors, you must know that these colors are sticky and takes time to dry. So better color each part with patience and give some time to dry before applying another coat. Overlapping parts must not be colored together. While doing so, there must be a chances of sticky parts, and that will be really bad situation. While coloring, I came to know that its joints are getting tight automatically. Well, that's a great news for us because due to time, paper joints get loosened, and if you need to make them tight, you can use colors or some super glue at joints. But apply a little bit, and after that make sure that you articulate that joints for some seconds. That will not jam your figures joints but make them tight enough. Now I am applying black color over blue, that's giving me smooth finish. It means applying more color layers give more smooth touch to our model. See how cool is that? Feeling so nice to hold. Now let's paint other part of this shoe with blue color. It is also necessary that after paint it should be coated with varnish. Varnish coat will protect our color model for long time. Varnish also protects figures against moisture or any oily fingerprints. You can also put any waterproof coat on your model to save it from climatic conditions. Well, sometime I do think about making figures from 3D pen or plastics, but didn't get time to shift on it. What do you think about making figures from plastics? Please comment me your thought. Should I shift on 3D pen or continue making figures with paper is okay for you guys. Now let's talk about your comments. Your comments always encourages me about working hard on figures. I do always read each and every comments of yours. Recently, someone suggested me about making clothes for action figure. Well, it's a cool idea. I like that one. What do you guys think? Should I? Should I make costumes from clothes or any other materials? As you can see, I have made Wolverine's costume with paper. But if you guys want to see costumes from any other material, you can text me in the comment section. I would love to give a try. I do always try materials which can be get from anywhere like paper, scissors, white glue, cardboard, etc. My videos are for all age types. Anyone can get basic materials from their local areas and start making figures. Lot of guys asking me about templates. All templates are digitally made. You can get from my Patreon account, or if you don't want to join my Patreon account, just mail me. I can send you from other way. Details will be shared through Gmail. My Gmail ID is in description box. You can send me your DIY action figures pictures and ask me anything about. I would love to comment on that pics, and this process will keep connecting us. One tip, whenever you are coloring your action figure, try to color the parts step by step. If you are trying to get final result in one shot, that will ruin your final result. One more suggestion, try to make your skin color together, which you are going to color on different parts. I faced a huge problem when I was giving a skin color to parts like face or hand. At first, I colored the face and it was looking nice to me. After that, I made skin color again and then I colored on arms. But this time, my skin color looked differently as compared to face. This mess happened because I made skin color multiple times for different parts. And as a result, all parts which are colored with skin all are looking differently. So I colored them again, but this time I prepared color for skin tone in more quantity. So I don't have to mix it again and again, and finally I succeeded. But if you are using ready-made shade like this basic blue directly from bottle, then you don't have to worry about that color shade. You should also keep in mind while coloring, don't color too much on joints. Cause some color do sticks the joints and while removing that color figures joints may damage. All these are my experience which I faced during all these years. You might face other problems which I don't, so kindly share your problems on mail or in comment box. I will try to solve them. A suggestion for you guys, always work little by little, don't push it in one day. It can't be done in one day or in few hours. Good things need time. Don't push your mind and taking stress to work on this type of project. Lot of time I got stuck while working on it. Lot of time I felt frustrated. Whenever you stuck on making some parts and you can't complete it, suddenly bad thoughts comes in mind and says that you can't do this. Immediately stop working and take break from work. This would give some time to your mind. And by that time our mind finds ideas or solution to complete it. And that's the only reason why I do uploads my videos after 2 or 3 months. But after this project, my upcoming figures will be not this much big. And also, I will keep them simple and easy, but with full articulation system. Now, as you are looking, I am giving a dark outline on every muscles for 2D feel. I always like these figures with 2D look and feel. That's why I am coloring it in a simple way. You can also paint at some areas with brighter color for highlighting effect. Viewers, those who are connected with me knows how I made these muscles. Each and every muscles made separately and stick on this model. And while coloring them, I am getting visuals of them making time in my mind. That's why I am enjoying it by coloring each and every part of it. Well, for this silver color, I waited a lot. I went in many shops to find it, but none of them given me any. Later, I found some metallic color online, but they were asking me 3 to 4 days for delivery. But then I found it in my nearby shop. My full figure was completed now. Only these claws were remained. After getting this metallic color, I sat on my table and started coloring them same day. After color process, video will be in editing so I can't upload it soon, not even in same week. Because there was much work to do in editing and this will be going to take a month. That is why I uploaded its short video before. And by that time I was also working on script. After editing all clips, it was time to write final script that takes lot of time. My habit is whenever I record my videos, I do always whispers whatever I'm doing on camera. During final scripting, I takes ideas from that and write my scripts. Well, this takes time. In this video, I am sharing my personal experience with you guys. This is not the only way to make figure. You can try your own ideas too. Well, this head model took more time than any other part took. I was keep on trying. I was keep on trying to make it. After 3 to 5 heads, I finally chose this one. If you want to add more details in your action figure like muscles or any other detailing, like you want to show details in modeling, like each finger should articulate or some eye articulation or head or neck movements, any of them. If you want to add all these important factors to your action figure, then you have to think of pre-planned first. Your figure must be big enough to work on it, but before that, your rig joints should be very strong. Strong joints means tight joints. Only tight joints can hold larger body parts easily. When you make joints for your figure, just use super glue on the separated parts before joining them. Now, when they are ready, connect them with your rig's other parts. Using super glue increases your figure's life, but use it carefully. Sometimes it makes mess, sticking wrongly around joints. You can use super glue for other parts of your rig also. After connecting them, now you are ready for making your big size action figure. Big figures bring challenges. Try to make body parts as much light in weight as you can. Because of heavy parts, joint loses fastly and after completing the figure, it fails. Then it would be worst nightmare. So be prepared and while making rig, make all joints tight enough. I'm sharing my 5 years experience with you guys, and if you guys have any ideas about, please share with us. I would definitely try them and also shout out your name with your ideas. Well, coming back to figure, this mask is made with single paper layer without any strong coat inside because there's no need to make it more strong. Next time we'll definitely try some cloth type materials for costume instead of paper. If you guys have any costume material idea, do share with me. I'm waiting for your comments. Personally, I found t-shirt material could be good for costumes. What do you think about? And also, I have articulated its eyeballs, but later when I modeled its mask, realized that there was no need to do that. So first R&D on your working figures and then make things. Now I'm painting it with black over blue color, but not much. Yeah, I wanted this mask should shine in black color. Still, I don't know how it will look as a finished product. And I made a base stand for it because it's a heavy figure, my very first figure, and it taught me a lot of things about modeling, rigging, making joints, coloring, physics, weight, and about gravity. So during my childhood, I had drawn things from newspapers, cuttings, and live sketches. I also played with clays. These types of exercises helped me a lot during model this figure. So if you are good in all this stuff, then you also can make figures easily. But if you are not good in these activities, then don't feel sad. These things can be learned. Now, let me share with you how I get in this hobby, when and why. I have this thought of making action figures. See, let me share my childhood memories with you. I think the year was 1995 or 96. I don't really remember now. When I was kid, I'm in love with action figures, but sadly I didn't had any. Okay, at that time I found that a product named Complan offering a free action figures with that Complan bottles. I don't remember the cost of that container, but as I got to know, I I rushed to buy one with my mom. But my bad luck, shopkeeper informed that it's out of stock, and after some days when it was in stock, I found that offer was finally over. So that made me really very sad, and the dream of playing with my own action figure was buried in my heart. Because of that incident, I started making my own figures. That memory still lives in me. I was unaware of making one for me, but when I completed my studies, that story started hitting me again. And that story bring me here. I started bit by bit. My practice and efforts taught me to make a decent action figure which is front of you. So this series ends here. Let me know did you liked it or not. If you like my work, stay connected with my channel. We'll bring more videos like this. And I will see you soon in next video. Till then take care and bye bye friends.